Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, my dear students. How are you? I hope you are enjoying the best of health. I welcome you in my class, that is English for grade 1, and we are learning unit 4 as a story, The Boy Who Cried Wolf. Today is lecture 2, and under the title of grammar, we will learn punctuation and we'll cover page number 35 of your book. Before this, in your previous class, English for grade C, you have learnt about introduction of punctuation marks. Then you recognize the punctuation marks and your teacher told you application of punctuation marks. I hope you remember this is a punctuation mark, a dot, and this is another punctuation mark, a question mark. Today we'll learn further and we will recognize and use a full stop at the end of a statement. This is our today's SLO. Okay, yes, my dear children, we should recite Quran with proper pauses. Otherwise, the meaning would be changed. Are you learning the recitation of Quran? Very good, mashallah. May Allah help you. And I hope you have observed there is, after every ayah, every verse, there is a sign. This is a sign to take a pause. And our religion teaches us if we won't take a pause over here, the meaning may change. That's why wherever we are supposed to pause, we should stop over there. Now, my dear children, this rule which our Quran, our religion is teaching us, it is such a universal rule which applies on every language. Okay, so you see how, alhamdulillah, our religion is so good. It teaches us about everything. So this rule, which we learn through reciting of Quran, it is valid for English as well. You want to know it? Okay, come with me and look at this slide. I'm going to read it, so you listen. I am 7 years old. I study in class. 1, I like playing games. I like to, what I'm reading? No, it's not making sense. Okay, let me try again. I am 7 years old. I study in class. 1, I like playing. 2, no, it's not making sense at all. Can anybody help me to put punctuation so that I can understand what this statement is about? Okay, so I think a help is there. Here I got. Thanks God. This statement is I am 7 years old because this punctuation mark is telling me I have to stop here. All right. I study in class 1. Okay, 1 was with class. I thought it's further. So here I have to stop. I study in class 1 is the next statement because there is a full stop. Okay, again, I like playing games. Okay, playing was with games. So it is I like playing games. I have to pause here. I like to eat an apple. And again, a full stop is telling me this statement is ending over here. Thanks God. Now it's making sense. I like to eat an apple. So my dear children, did you notice without this punctuation mark, this statement was not clear. This is the reason we need punctuation marks which tell us what? We use full stop in sentences to end a sentence. Full stop tells us that this sentence is ending here. We put a full stop and after full stop a new sentence starts. Do you understand? This is what we are practicing today. Now open your book on page number 35. Here is the title, punctuation, and the punctuation which we are learning today is full stop. It's the sign of full stop, like this one, this small dot, okay, which you put at the end of sentence like this. Okay, so it's mentioned here, we use full stop at the end of a sentence. Its examples are, this is your car. And here is a full stop. It's telling us the sentence ends over here and we don't want to say anything further about it. Next is I like my English teacher. Oh, wow, that's me. Do you like me? That's good. You like your English teacher, which is in your class, and me as well. That's good. So here is the full stop. It's telling us this is the end of this statement, and we don't want to write anything further about it. Do you understand? Do you understand the concept? Okay, let's practice it. On page number 35, again, these sentences have been given. What you are supposed to do, first I suggest do it on your book also. Read the sentence and use a full stop. Okay? Use a full stop in your book. Then rewrite the sentences using full stop in your notebook. So once you will put full stop where the sentence is ending, put full stop in your book. Then rewrite the sentences in your notebook and put full stop where it's needed. Okay? Pause the video and do it. This is your classwork. Yes, my dear. Are you done with it? Very good. And all of you are clear the use of full stop now, right? Okay, that's why I'm giving you a homework. 5 sentences will be given to you by your teacher. You'll have to punctuate it at your homework. Okay? Teacher will give you 5 sentences. I'm suggesting teacher because according to your class, you may select the sentences. Students will write in the notebook and they will put the punctuation mark. Along with that, I'm giving you a worksheet, and here I have a message for teachers, for parents. Along with this video lecture, in description box, links are given for lesson plan, for this worksheet and PowerPoint presentation. You may download it, you may use it, and you may modify it at your ease. Okay, this is to facilitate you. Okay, my dear children, when you will get a printed form of this worksheet, what you are supposed to do, here I have given a paragraph and there is no full stop there. So you will read it and you will write it, you will put the full stop wherever it will be needed. Okay, so what we have learned today, we recognized full stop. It's a dot like this. And we learned the use of full stop and we practiced the use of full stop. In this way, we achieved our today's SLO. We recognized and use a full stop at the end of a statement. So we did it. Yes, good job. That's it for today. Tomorrow I will come again with a very interesting lesson. Till that time, take care. Thank you and Allah Hafiz.